from a deep sleep and a heartbeat. Every morning works out the same through a dull haze.
What's up, guys? So I tricked you a little bit. No, I did not straighten my hair for this Instagram pic. This is actually a quick protective style. Let me show you what I did. So I'm starting out on a curl former set that didn't dry completely overnight. I'm just gonna save the style by throwing it up into a fancy bun that'll also serve as a protective style. So first things first, gather the hair on top of your head. And since this is on YouTube and most people prefer slick back styles, I'm gonna tame my edges and flyaways with some edge control. I may or may not do this when the camera is not rolling, just FYI. Just placing that all around the perimeter, gently brushing the edge control in to smooth the hair back. And now we're nice and slick, baby. Securing the ponytail with a ribbon tie, and so this ribbon tie doesn't fit around my ponytail twice comfortably, and I never want to tie my hair back too tightly. So my trick is to tie it around as many times as is comfortable, give the remaining ribbon tie material a twist, and then bobby pin the extra material to your head to keep it in place. That way it's not too tight, but it still holds my hair securely. Okay, moving on, I'm twisting up that hair in the ponytail. We're just gonna make 3 large random twists back there. They don't need to be super neat and they don't need to be perfect. We just wanna compact the hair to keep it protected and out of the way underneath the bun. Once you've made your 3 twists, just wrap them into a bun and secure that bun in place with a ribbon tie. We're gonna make this bun super fancy and protect our ends at the same time by adding some synthetic hair. You can use human if you want, but this is just cheaper. So I picked up the synthetic braiding hair in jet black to match my current hair color and texture. If you have a wash and go or a twist out, you'll wanna use that Marley or kinky twist hair instead. It already comes with a rubber band to keep it in place, but I'm not a huge fan of the rubber band, and so I take it off. Instead, I'm gonna replace it with a more gentle ribbon tie. So just place the ribbon tie through the loop where that rubber band used to be. You're gonna open the ribbon tie at one end, feed the other end through that loop, and pull tightly to secure it in place. And this right here will be what we secure around our bun. I'm gonna add a bit more interest by braiding in some texture. I split the hair in half. I'm gonna grab one side and I'm gonna create a large loose braid. Just keep this braid nice and loose and full so it'll be easy to manipulate when we're wrapping our bun. Then I secure the ends with another ribbon tie. Grabbing the other side, I split that in half. I'm gonna grab one half and just create a tight braid all the way down, securing the ends with a ribbon tie. Then grab the other half, and just to create a different texture, I'm gonna make a loose fishtail braid all the way down to the ends. And of course, secure that with a ribbon tie as well. So now we have these 3 different interesting textures to work with to really help spice up our bun. Now grabbing the hair by the ribbon tie and placing that over the bun, I'm grabbing that large loose braid first and simply wrapping it around the bun. When you reach the ends, just tuck it underneath the rest of the hair to conceal and bobby pin the hair in place. So this is why we braid loosely, so we can manipulate that hair. We're gonna stretch that braid out, pull it up and over our natural hair to cover it completely, and then bobby pin the hair in place so it doesn't move. Next, we grab that second largest braid, the loose fishtail braid, and wrap that around the base of the bun loosely as well, tucking the ends underneath to conceal and bobby pinning in place. And you can fluff that out as well. Grabbing the last smallest braid, repeat the process, wrapping it loosely around the bun, concealing the ends and pinning in place. And that's it! Now I'm going to make this a little neater for you guys. I'm going to smooth the hair back with a bit more edge control, bobby pinning, and brushing the hair in place. Defining those edges and baby hairs to help make it look all pretty. It's also really helpful that this style protects your natural hair underneath. It helps to protect your hair from extreme heat or extreme cold.
I feel the days wake. If I use all my strength, I can take it.
And you can easily create a ton of chic, fun, or classic looks with these synthetic hair pieces. So let me show you one more. I'm just gonna use the hair right out the package. It comes in this super loose, large braided texture. I'm just gonna remove that rubber band and replace it with a more gentle ribbon tie. And I'm also gonna secure the ends with the ribbon tie as well. But of course, all that is optional. You can just use it right out the package. So I'm gonna grab that hair and place it over my natural bun. And I'm gonna wrap the hair loosely around my bun, tucking the ends underneath and securing with the bobby pin. So it should be nice and loose. We're gonna gently manipulate and pull the hair up and over to cover our natural hair bun. and secure that hair in place with a bobby pin. And now the fun part. We're just gonna pull this hair forward and create a faux updo. Smoothing my flyaways and pinning them back. And now I'm pinning the synthetic hair in place so my faux updo doesn't budge. Setting my baby hairs, and that's it. This one's my favorite and the easiest, but there's so many ways you can style this hair. And if you make sure to pick the perfect color and texture to match your natural hair, no one's gonna even know it's fake. It looks super real and so elegant. This would be amazing for a bride or a bridesmaid, prom, a work event, you name it. And it took me about 5 minutes to do and works to protect my ends. It's kind of perfect. Anyways, make sure to keep this on your mind the next time you need a quick fix or you're running late to an event with no idea how to style your hair. In fact, I wish that I had used it the last time I was running late to an event. It would have definitely helped my photos, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I really hope it helps. If it does, please let me know in the comments below and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I wouldn't feel right putting this video if I didn't do a quick PSA. A lot of you guys were actually shocked when I posted a picture of this style on Instagram because, you know, I don't usually do like pulled back styles or like super slicked back. And there's a reason for that. Like, I prefer that kind of casual, lazy look. And so a lot of the styles that I post are just to my preference. Of course, you can tighten it up and slick it back as much as you want to make it work for you. But the other reason for that is just because it's really not good for your hair to pull it back super tight or slick it back or even continuously brush it back into style. So in order to reduce breakage, I just don't wear these styles. Obviously, having your hair slicked back and brushed back looks extremely neat, really well put together. It's beautiful. It's not that I don't like how it looks. It's just that it's just not good for you to wear your hair like this all the time. I know a lot of you guys already know that. I think it would be really cute for like a formal event or an interview or for work or something like that. Maybe like a special day at work, not all the time. But on a day-to-day basis, if your goal really is strong, healthy hair, you just don't want to do slicked back styles like this all the time. Even though it looks great, it's just not good for your hair. And if you want to keep your edges, no, just don't do that. I just want to put that out there for anyone who may not know or who is like, oh, that looks great, I'm gonna do that all the time. Don't do it all the time. Just don't do it all the time. It's definitely a protective style for your ends and not so much for your edges. So I just want to put that out there. I just would not do this every day. And if I was doing this style not for YouTube, I wouldn't even have slicked my hair back with a brush. I would have been fine with just a little bit of edge control to kind of like smooth the frizzies down in the front and kind of like lay the hair down. And I did brush it because when I'm using a camera, the light kind of bounces off the shine of my hair and you can kind of see the inconsistencies. But during the day, like just face to face with people, they can't notice all the inconsistencies of like if your hair is perfectly brushed back, and honestly they probably won't even care. So just don't risk the breakage using a brush to smooth your hair back unless you're gonna be in front of a camera or there's pictures taken where you can kind of see the light's kind of reflecting weird. She didn't brush her hair like perfectly, you know what I mean? So I still think this is beautiful. I love how this looks. It photographs so well. So well. Really cute for one day. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.